Yo, what's up, dudes? This is the second time I'm filming this, and this isn't the exact kind of content that I imagine mostly for my channel, but it's the kind of video that speaks to a younger version of myself, and I feel like I need to make it. So here it is. Motivation is useless, and every time someone tells you to stay motivated, they're setting you up to fail because they're telling you to build your life on that one thing you cannot control. I'm going to show you the actual hierarchy of what drives people who get things done and why motivation is at the very bottom of this hierarchy. Motivation is weather. It's an emotion. It comes and goes. You can't schedule that. You can't summon it on a Tuesday when you feel like shit. It's weather. Some days it's sunny and you feel unstoppable. Most days it's gray and you feel nothing. Here's the problem with motivational content. It gives you a hit of the feeling without making you do anything. You watch a hype video, you feel amazing for 20 minutes. And guess what? You do fucking nothing. It's the most addictive form of procrastination there is because it feels like progress. The next is discipline. Now, let me tell you about this. This is infrastructure, right? This is the level above that. It's not an emotion, it's structure. It runs whether you feel like it or not. It's the thing that gets you to the desk on the gray days. The day's motivation didn't show up. But here's what nobody's telling you about it. Discipline is not punishment. The version of discipline that feels like beating yourself into submission is the one that breaks. Real discipline is just a system you've built so the decision's already made. You don't decide to do the work, you just do the thing you already decided to do. Let me tell you about the top of this hierarchy. The real engine. It's obsession. I'm not talking about the workaholic kind, not avoidance dressed up as hustle. Real obsession is when you just can't not do the thing. When you're thinking about it in the shower, when you do it for free, when stopping feels worse than continuing. That's the level where you stop needing discipline for the thing itself because you're being pulled toward it instead of pushing yourself into it. Let me use the gym as an example. I've been going to the gym consistently since the time I was 15, so 6 years. In the beginning, I did 3 days a week. And let me tell you, they were not great workouts by any means, but I did them. I was figuring things out, and I kept on going. And I did more days. Then I got better. Then I became who I was. The motivation turned to obsession upon seeing the results and finding purpose in something for what felt like the first time in my life. That obsession wore me like a suit for years. I was a gym guy. That's what I did. I came out the other end of this obsession in good shape, and what was left over might surprise you. It was discipline. Because let me tell you, once you do something nearly every day for years, that becomes a part of who you are, and in turn becomes a natural part of your day. I don't go to the gym because I want or don't want to. I go because it's a part of my life. That's discipline. And obsession helped me build that. I'm going to be real with you about obsession because most videos will not. It's the engine, and it's also the most dangerous thing you can run on. When the thing you're obsessed with isn't going well, obsession turns on you. It becomes, I need this, and I'm nothing without this. And that's a brutal place to live. So, obsession is fucking amazing fuel, but you gotta keep it pointed at the work, not let it become your whole identity. Hold that thing hard, but hold yourself separately, at least mostly. Outputs, not outcomes. I'll tell you personally that this is a failing of mine. I do this more often than I can count. My biggest strength is also my biggest weakness because I have a tendency to tether my sense of value to the success of my business. And when you're in the early stages of business like me, that's really when this bites. Waking up every day, seeing that zero and choosing to continue. All you every day, nobody else to support you, is a tough place to be for a prolonged period of time. I believe, however, truly that those who become successful have an unhealthy obsession with making money, and that this obsession is integral to making success a reality. However, I think holding on to this obsession is also why you see people who are really successful end their own lives. It takes over. I believe that letting this obsession wear your skin like a parasite and do the work is integral. However, knowing when to stop the thing is the difference between a happy life and a bad one, or even none at all. So, once you've achieved what you set out to do, let go of the thing that brought you there, and you will have true freedom. But now let's be real for a second. If you're like me and watching this content, especially if you've gotten this far, then you're not there. So let it wear you. Let that fire burn so that you may achieve all your goals. Just remember that at the end of the day, you're doing this for you, and that means knowing when to stop. So if motivation is useless, what do you really do? You stop chasing the feeling and you build the thing that runs without it. Not saying never watch motivational videos, shit. I still do that sometimes for a little boost. But let me tell you, a little boost is not going to take you to the fucking stars, man. For that, you need to build your own rocket. And a rocket runs on fuel, not a feeling you borrowed. And here's what it actually takes. It's simpler than people make it. Motivation won't carry you. It was never built to, but discipline will. Because discipline is just a pre-made decision, running on the days you'd rather not. And if you're lucky and you're building the right thing, discipline turns into obsession and the engine kicks in on its own. Then it becomes easy because you can't not do it, right? Just keep that pointed at the work and never at your worth. But the part I really want you to hear and sit with at the end of this video is that the people who got where you want to go didn't didn't have something you didn't. They weren't more motivated than you. They didn't get handed something you missed. They built it quietly on those days when nobody was watching. Done badly beats planned perfectly every single time. And they did it badly over and over and over and over until it wasn't. You were never stuck. You just hadn't seen it yet. Yeah, that's the end of that. uh, yeah, probably not going to make this type of content the main thing. But yeah, this really resonates with me, and I wanted to make this. So thank you if you made it this far, and please subscribe if you'd like to come along. Have a good one.